Ever wonder what the key stages of growth and development are for INFJ? As one of the rarest personality types, making up only about 1 to 2% of the population, the inner world of the INFJ is often complex and multifaceted. From childhood through the elder years, INFJ navigate a rich tapestry of self-discovery, emotional depth, and spiritual evolution. So what are the 7 pivotal stages that shape the INFJ journey? Let's dive in and unpack this fascinating process. 1. Sensitive childhood. For the INFJ, the journey often begins in a sensitive, thoughtful childhood. As an introverted intuitive, the young INFJ is keenly aware of the world around them, quickly picking up on subtleties and nuances that may go unnoticed by others. They have a vivid inner landscape, filled with imagination, daydreams, and a deep connection to the realm of ideas, meanings, and possibilities. However, this sensitivity can also make childhood challenging for the INFJ. They may feel overwhelmed by intense emotions, both their own and those of the people around them. The cacophony of sensory input and social demands can be draining, leaving the young INFJ yearning for quiet solitude to recharge. Paradoxically, they may also crave deeper connections with others, but struggle to find kindred spirits who truly understand them. During this stage, INFJ often develop a rich inner world as a coping mechanism, weaving intricate fantasy realms and stories to make sense of their experiences. They may exhibit a precocious intellect, delving into complex subjects like philosophy, psychology, or the arts at a young age. But this intensity can also lead to feelings of isolation, as the INFJ child may find it difficult to relate to their more pragmatic peers. The key for the INFJ child is finding ways to honor their sensitivity and nourish their creative impulses, while also learning to navigate the social landscape and develop healthy coping strategies. With the right support and understanding, the INFJ child can emerge from this stage with a strong sense of self and a deep well of empathy and intuition to draw upon. 2. Adolescent identity crisis. As the INFJ enters the tumultuous years of adolescence, they often face an intense identity crisis. The already strong inner world of the INFJ now clashes with the external pressures and societal expectations of the teen years, creating a perfect storm of self-doubt, existential angst, and a desperate search for meaning. During this stage, the INFJ may feel profoundly misunderstood by their peers, family, and even themselves. They grapple with big questions about the nature of reality, the meaning of life, and their own purpose. This deep introspection can lead to bouts of melancholy, as the INFJ struggles to reconcile their idealistic vision of the world with the often harsh realities they encounter. Compounding this inner turmoil, the INFJ adolescent may also feel a strong desire to fit in and be accepted, even as their unique perspective and sensibilities set them apart. They may experiment with different personas or try to mold themselves to societal expectations, only to feel increasingly inauthentic and dissatisfied. The key for the INFJ during this stage is to find ways to honor their true self, while also learning to navigate the social landscape. They may need to seek out like-minded individuals, whether in person or through online communities, to find a sense of belonging. Engaging in creative outlets, such as writing, art, or music, can also provide a much-needed outlet for the INFJ intense inner world. With patience, self-compassion, and the guidance of trusted mentors, the INFJ adolescent can eventually emerge from this identity crisis with a stronger sense of who they are and a clearer vision for their path forward. 3. Purposeful exploration. As the INFJ enters young adulthood, they often embark on a period of purposeful exploration. Having weathered the turbulent waters of adolescence, the INFJ now feels a renewed sense of curiosity and a deep desire to find their true calling in life. This stage is characterized by a thirst for knowledge, a willingness to experiment with different ideas and pursuits, and a growing commitment to making a meaningful contribution to the world. The INFJ may dive headfirst into a variety of academic disciplines, from the humanities to the sciences, seeking to understand the complexities of the human experience and the nature of existence. Alongside their intellectual explorations, the INFJ young adult also often feels a strong pull towards creative expression. They may immerse themselves in the arts, using poetry, painting, or music as a way to channel their rich inner world and give voice to their unique perspectives. However, the INFJ quest for purpose is not without its challenges. They may struggle to find a clear path that aligns with their values and ideals, often feeling torn between the allure of financial security and the pull of their deeper passions. This can lead to periods of indecision, self-doubt, and the temptation to settle for a more conventional career. The key for the INFJ during this stage is to trust their intuition, embrace their natural adaptability, and remain open to the unexpected. They may need to experiment with different avenues before finding the one that truly resonates with their talents and purpose. Surrounding themselves with supportive, like-minded individuals can also provide the INFJ with the encouragement and validation they need to stay true to their authentic self. As the INFJ navigates this purposeful exploration, they gradually begin to develop a clearer sense of their strengths, their values, and their unique contribution to the world. 4. The burnout struggle. Once the INFJ has found their path and begun to make their mark on the world, they often face a new challenge: the risk of burnout. The INFJ intense drive, their deep empathy, and their unwavering commitment to their ideals can sometimes lead them to stretch themselves too thin, neglecting their own self-care and emotional needs. During this stage, the INFJ may find themselves overwhelmed by the demands of their work, their relationships, and their personal commitments. They may feel a growing sense of exhaustion, both mentally and physically, as they strive to maintain their high standards and fulfill their responsibilities. The INFJ tendency towards perfectionism and their desire to make a positive impact can also contribute to this burnout. They may become so consumed by their goals and the needs of others that they forget to prioritize their own well-being, leading to a gradual depletion of their emotional and creative resources. To navigate this stage successfully, the INFJ must learn to strike a delicate balance between their external commitments and their internal needs. This may involve setting boundaries, delegating tasks, and carving out dedicated time for rest, reflection, and self-care. The INFJ may also need to re-examine their priorities and their definition of success, letting go of the unrealistic expectations they've placed upon themselves. By embracing a more holistic, sustainable approach to their life and work, the INFJ can emerge from this stage with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of their own limits and needs. With the right strategies and support, the INFJ can overcome the burnout struggle and continue to make a meaningful contribution to the world, while also nurturing their own well-being and inner growth. 5. The quest for balance. As the INFJ navigates the challenges of adulthood, they often find themselves on a never-ending quest for balance. This stage is characterized by the INFJ ongoing efforts to harmonize the various aspects of their life, their work, their relationships, their personal growth, and their spiritual development. At the core of this quest for balance is the INFJ deep desire to find a way to live authentically, to make a positive impact on the world, and to maintain a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. They may struggle to reconcile the demands of their career with the needs of their personal life, or to find a way to nurture their rich inner world while also engaging with the external reality. The INFJ sensitivity and tendency towards perfectionism can also make this balancing act particularly challenging. They may be tempted to sacrifice their own needs in order to meet the expectations of others, or to uphold their ideals, leading to a further depletion of their energy and resources. To find the elusive balance they seek, the INFJ must learn to prioritize self-care, set firm boundaries, and develop a more flexible, adaptive approach to their life. This may involve experimenting with different strategies, such as mindfulness practices, time management techniques, and innovative ways of structuring their work and personal commitments. The INFJ may also need to cultivate a deeper sense of self-acceptance, learning to embrace their unique strengths and limitations, and to find peace with the idea that true balance may be an ever-evolving process rather than a fixed destination. As the INFJ navigates this stage of their development, they may experience periods of frustration and even burnout. However, with patience, resilience, and a willingness to continue learning and growing, they can ultimately find a way to integrate the various facets of their life into a harmonious, fulfilling whole. 6. Spiritual deepening. For the INFJ, the journey of personal growth and development often leads to a deepening of their spiritual awareness and connection. As they navigate the complexities of life and grapple with the big existential questions, the INFJ may find themselves drawn towards a more contemplative, transcendent understanding of the human experience. This stage is marked by the INFJ growing interest in philosophy, metaphysics, and the mystical dimensions of existence. They may immerse themselves in spiritual practices, such as meditation, yoga, or contemplative prayer, as a way to cultivate a sense of inner peace, clarity, and connection to something greater than themselves. The INFJ natural empathy and intuition often play a crucial role in this spiritual deepening. They may develop a heightened sensitivity to the energy and subtle nuances of the world around them, and a profound sense of interconnectedness with all living beings. This can lead to a profound transformation in the way the INFJ perceives and interacts with the world. However, the INFJ spiritual journey is not without its challenges. They may struggle to reconcile their spiritual beliefs and experiences with the more pragmatic, materialistic worldviews that are often dominant in society. This can lead to feelings of isolation, as the INFJ may feel misunderstood or even alienated from those who do not share their metaphysical perspectives. The key for the INFJ during this stage is to find ways to integrate their spiritual practices and insights into their daily life without becoming overly detached from the practical realities of the world. This may involve developing a balanced approach, where they can honor their intuitive, mystical side while also engaging actively in the material realm. As the INFJ navigates this stage of spiritual deepening, they may find that their sense of purpose and connection to the world becomes increasingly clarified and enriched. This can lead to a profound transformation in the way they approach their work, their relationships, and their overall role in the grand tapestry of existence. 7. Wisdom and Transcendence. The final stage of the INFJ developmental journey is often marked by a profound sense of wisdom, inner peace, and transcendence. Having weathered the many challenges and transformations of their life, the INFJ in their later years has cultivated a deep well of understanding, empathy, and spiritual insight. At this stage, the INFJ may find themselves less consumed by the external pressures and expectations that once weighed so heavily upon them. They have learned to trust their intuition, to embrace their unique gifts, and to find a greater sense of acceptance and contentment within themselves. The INFJ relationships also tend to deepen and become more meaningful during this stage. They may find themselves drawn towards mentoring and supporting younger generations, passing on the wisdom they have accumulated over the years. Their ability to listen deeply, to offer empathy and guidance, and to see the interconnectedness of all things becomes a cherished resource for those around them. Spiritually, the INFJ in their later years may experience a profound sense of integration and wholeness. They may feel a deep connection to the rhythms and cycles of the natural world, and a growing awareness of their own place within the grand tapestry of existence. This can lead to a sense of peace, acceptance, and even a transcendent perspective on the nature of life and death. As the INFJ navigates this final stage of their journey, they may find themselves increasingly drawn towards simplicity, mindfulness, and the cultivation of inner harmony. They may embrace a more contemplative lifestyle, finding joy and fulfillment in the small, everyday moments that once may have been overlooked. Ultimately, the INFJ journey through the 7 pivotal stages is a testament to the resilience, adaptability, and profound depth of this remarkable personality type. By honoring their sensitivity, embracing their unique gifts, and navigating the challenges of life with grace and wisdom, the INFJ can emerge as a beacon of insight, empathy, and spiritual connection for all those they encounter. The conclusion. The INFJ journey through life is a rich and multifaceted tapestry, filled with moments of profound self-discovery, emotional intensity, and spiritual growth. From the sensitive childhood to the culmination of wisdom and transcendence, the INFJ navigates a complex landscape of inner and outer worlds, always striving to find balance, purpose, and meaning. By understanding the 7 pivotal stages that shape the INFJ development, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the unique challenges and gifts that this remarkable personality type brings to the world. Whether you are an INFJ yourself, or simply someone who is fascinated by the depth and complexity of the human experience, this exploration of the INFJ journey offers valuable insights and inspiration for all. So, if you're an INFJ, take heart in knowing that the path ahead is one of profound self-discovery and growth. And if you're supporting an INFJ in your life, remember to offer them the understanding, patience, and space they need to fully embrace their unique journey. For in the end, the INFJ greatest gift to the world may just be the wisdom and transcendence they uncover along the way. Understood. I will provide concise but helpful and complete responses, focusing on directly addressing the query at hand. I will avoid excessive elaboration or tangents unless they are clearly relevant and beneficial. Please let me know if you would like me to provide more detailed or comprehensive responses at any point.